Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite news show, Erongo Talk. My name is Leandria Mowers and today we join you from Walvis Bay. Now as usual, we bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and for today we are going to focus on all things career fair. Now learners from private school Swakopmund as well as Salomé shares on the importance of a career fair and what presentations stood out for them at the recently concluded fair hosted by a private school Swakopmund. So please stay tuned, we'll be right back after this. And now we bring you your news. Now, the Namibia Students Financial Assistance Fund, that is NASFAF, says it will run an amnesty campaign from the 1st of July 2022 to 30 June 2023, allowing beneficiaries to repay only their primary loan amount without the interest. Now, this announcement was made and highlighted the importance of any loan repayment. Now, NASFAF acting CEO Kennedy Kandume said that the government is well aware that most of the beneficiaries are struggling with repayment and thus made this decision. Now, in order to provide relief, the president announced this idea. The modalities that were mentioned by the head of state include waiving the interest on all debt from the 1st of July. Now, Kandume further informs the beneficiaries that all debt paid equivalent to the principal amount will be considered fully paid. Now moving on to something in Afrikaans. 9 meisies en 4 seuns het onlangs om die gesogte kroon van my juffrou en meneer Tiener Walvis Bay meegeding. Nou Rochelle Thomas is as my juffrou Tiener Walvis Bay gekroon, terwyl Valentino van der Schuur met die titel van meneer Tiener Walvis Bay weggestap het. Nou Rochelle het net nie die beoordelaars met haar skoonheid en grasie beïndruk nie, maar ook met haar antwoorde in die laaste vraagronde. Die persoon wat my die meeste inspireer is my ma. Sy is altyd daar vir my, vir almal anders, selfs wanneer ander nie daar is vir haar nie, ek kyk op na haar. Nou Aneska Blad is as haar eerste prinses gekroon en Valentino het gesê hy het besluit om aan die kompetisie deel te neem om uit sy gemaksone te kom. Ek weet die jeug van vandag het hulp nodig, ek is nie perfek nie en ek is eintlik 'n skaam mens. Ek wou iets doen wat ek nie gewoonlik sou doen nie en my meedelers het my die moed gegee om dit te kan doen. Jay Rousseau is as die naaswenner aangewys. Nou Rochelle en Valentino is ook aangewys as die gehoor se gunstelinge. Jolanda Alves het die mevrou persoonlikheid titel ingepalm terwyl Aneska Blad as mevrou debutant en mevrou fotogenies aangewys is. And then finally, the Walvis Bay municipality will be hosting budget consultation meetings with the general public starting Tuesday, that is later today. The first meeting will be held on Tuesday 5 July at the Narrabul Community Hall, on Wednesday 6 July at the Civic Centre Town Hall, and finally on Thursday 7 July at the Swakopmund Community Hall. Now all meetings are set to start at 6 o'clock. Now this platform will give residents the opportunity to engage the council on issues they feel should be prioritized in the next financial year. But you can head on over to our website, that's at www.erongo.com.na, to read about what the envisioned budget is for the Walvis Bay municipality. You can also send us your news tips, that's at newstips@erongo.com.na. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Platz am Meer is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks, not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Taborite and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzammeer.com.na or at Platz am Meer on Facebook. Platz am Meer, enhancing your coastal experience.
Hello, my name is Anko de Koning. I'm a PSS student, and I would like to just talk a bit about the career fair we have here, the career week we have here. So the career week is from Monday to Friday. It started Monday the 13th and it will end tomorrow the 17th. And what it is basically we have institutions, whether it be tertiary education institutions or just generally institutions that would like to motivate students, or even just older individuals, it doesn't have to be students, to go in the career, the relevant career, and to make the public aware of, you know, what these certain careers are and what they do. And I think it's especially important for grade 11s, for grade 12s, people that are on their way to universities. We've had so many institutions here. I'm very grateful for the amount of institutions that we've had here. It's been a privilege. We've had the University of Namibia here. We've had so many European universities here. We have business schools. We have, you know, from A to Z, we have everything. And I think this week is very, very important. Okay, so some of the behind scenes to create this was, you know, I think it was ideas just from teachers and students, and then just, you know, institutions that wanted to come to schools and say, we want students to be aware of this. And some of the behind of the scenes, you know, I was involved in the marketing. It's very important to make the public aware of this, to make the public aware of that there's this week and that you shouldn't miss this. And you know, from contacting the institutions to having the presentation here, and then also afterwards now, you know, you can contact these very important people, these people that are going to get you contacts, that are going to get you on the right path to your future career, to your dream. And I think the highlight for me for this career week was all of these institutions, they tell you, do a career, find a career for you that you are passionate about. Not something that you're going to make money of, but something that you're going to be happy of. Something that you're going to wake up every morning and you're going to be excited, you know, you're going to be excited to do this job. And I think every institution here focused on that. And I also think the highlight was, of course, last night, it was Wednesday, we focused on the CVs and interviews. I think many people underestimate the importance of the first impressions that you give to a company, the first look that a company has onto you. And I think that we focus on that was very important, and getting input from these important people, these people that look at CVs, these people that work with interviews, and I really, really appreciate that.
Good day, everyone. My name is Salomé and I am part of the counseling department here at the PSS Private School Swakopmund. For this past week, we've had our career fair, and it was very informative for most of our learners. So from the PSS side, we had our learners from grade 8 to grade 13 attend. Then we also had members of the public. We had parents coming with children. We had Namib High students, West Side students. We had students coming in from Walvis Bay with their parents. We had students from the Pro-Ed. We had quite a number of online and homeschooling students coming in with their parents to look at the participants and listen to the presentations and get some information from both institutions of higher learning, tertiary institutions, as well as the companies that came to represent or to give their product or their service. On average, we had about 60 to 100 people here every day, and our feedback thus far has been that the students have appreciated the effort as well as the parents. There's just a lot that they don't know. Finding the right institution, finding the right place to go, finding the right career is a very daunting task for many students and for many parents. So many options out there, and it's often difficult to ascertain which avenue works best for my child. So the concept of career guidance and career fairs is now, I think, more than ever, absolutely necessary for our students. Our curriculums are changing, but the job environment is changing at an exponential rate. What they can do now is changing very fast, and our learners have an access to a global community which wasn't previously the case. But that virtual access is not necessarily met with a physical access. So in this way, we are able to showcase to them that yes, you are on Instagram, and yes, you have friends and people following you from around the world. Now we have companies that operate in the different parts of the world. So you can now talk to these people. We had quite a number of institutions from Europe. As we're doing this interview, we have a presentation from a university in Barcelona. We had quite from Munich, from Germany. So we were able to give them a very physical access to an international world, and they appreciated that. It also helped them to start thinking about what it is and what to do. So previously it's almost like they didn't know what to ask, what questions to ask about a career. Now they at least have questions that they can ask about a career, and how do you go about getting into that career.
My name is Marvin Mashamba, a grade 11 student here at private school Swakopmund, and during our career week I find it very eye-opening, and it has been very enlightening for me as a student, because as a grade 11 I've reached that point in my life where I need to know what happens next and life after high school, and this career week has really helped in giving me direction as well as giving me insight as to what I can do from my side and what I can be prepared for in terms of the subjects I must choose and the things which I should be interested in. And my personal highlight has been the University of Pretoria, which gave me really attractive and really good scholarship deals, and they've also spoken a lot about their high profile as one of the top universities in Africa as a whole. And also what I've been taught about has been just how to make a CV. You know, I've just always thought it's always been just academics, but there's so much more to a CV than just academics. There has to be community engagement, as well as your sports activities, your talents and your hobbies. And it is because of the career week that I finally know what it really takes to have life outside this high school.
Good day, I'm Nadine Esselman, and what I find so important about the Career Week is that we have the privilege and the opportunity to learn about universities and colleges that broaden our horizon and that are beyond Namibia and even South Africa, and that we are given the ability to venture overseas and find our interests.
My name is George Chunga. The importance of Career Week is that it gives students more insight on their future prospects and what they'd like to do with their life after high school. And the highlight of Career Week is how it helped me further understand what I want to do with my future.
All right, and what was your highlight?
My personal highlight of the Career Week was actually the meeting that was held, or the session that was held for the CV and the job interviews, because I think personally if you study it is great, but without being able to sell yourself you won't have that much of a chance to actually be employed in the future. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity that was given to us to teach us how we are able to sell ourselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Liam Labashana from the private school Swakopmund. I believe the importance of the career week that PSS is having this week is just to bridge the gap between the students and the universities, just to, I would say, get all that misinformation that's going around and making clear what your choices are for the future. And I think the highlight for the event for me personally was the Stellenbosch University and the University of Pretoria, because those are the two universities I'm looking forward to go study one day.
Hello, my name is Amit van Beek Chai. I am a grade 11 student at private school Swakopmund. And what I like about Career Week is Namibia is a small place. It's a bit of a footnote on the international stage. It's a good place to train the character and the willpower of a person with its harsh environment. But it is a bit lacking compared to other countries in terms of students, the quality of education they get at universities here, even though that may be a bit harsh to say, and also the exposure to the process of how to get into these universities. So by bringing the Career Week over here and getting some Namibian students into that process, showing it into their face, we help to bring them up in the future to other people on the world stage.
Have you received a loan from NSFAF? NSFAF loan is the same as any other loan. It must be paid and settled. NSFAF has a set of guidelines on how you can repay your loan and become debt-free. Therefore, it is important that you, a former beneficiary and a responsible Namibian, show your patriotism by helping pay back your loan and thus helping NSFAF become a revolving fund for the benefit of future potential students. By failing to pay back your NSFAF loan, you risk being blacklisted or having a court order against you. So arrange with the fund to pay back your loan today. For more information on how you can repay your loan, visit our website at www.nasfaf.na or visit our Facebook page or Twitter. Do the right thing and hashtag payback the money.
Hi guys, I'm Francisca Pedro and I'm here to give you tips on how I study for my exams. I just write down what I study so that I can reread through. Instead of going to read through the entire book, I just read through what I wrote down, like memorize the things. Don't try to study all the things, try to memorize things that you find difficult. And that's how I study for my exams. Thank you.
Dance on. We can have as much fun as we can possibly get. We can dance on that come on, baby. Let's get this game on. Let me see it. Let's get this game on. Oh yeah, get it started.
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 29 minutes past 6 on Tuesday, and sunrise will be at 43 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Walvis Bay will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 19 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius. A 19 knot south wind will prevail. Swakopmund will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 18 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. A 17 knot south-southwesterly wind will prevail. Walvis Bay will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 17 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius. A 19 knot south wind will prevail. Arandis will have a maximum degree Celsius of 24 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot south wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum degree Celsius of 27 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 8 and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot south-southwesterly wind will prevail. Karibab will have a maximum degree Celsius of 25 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 7 and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Omaruru will have a maximum degree Celsius of 26 on Tuesday, and for Wednesday a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot northwest wind will prevail. And that concludes your weather.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but you can always head on over to our website. That's www.erongo.com.na, www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can get in contact with us at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040 on both WhatsApp and on Telegram. Also find our Telegram channel at Erongo Talk, where you can join us and hear what the latest is happening on this awesome platform. Now you can also find us on television, that is on DSTV channel 285 or GoTV channel 94, or online at oneup2.com, that's oneup2.com. You can also send us your news tips, that's newstips@erongo.com.na. Let us know what is happening in your town. Let us know who you'd like to see on Erongo Talk or where you would like to see Erongo Talk. So please enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.